Previously on AskDproS.
The Americans had tried, NASA had tried the sort of work that we were doing, and it didn't work, and the European Space Agency didn't want to invest as much money on that at that particular point in time. So I have to find alternative ways of supporting my education, which means coming back to England and getting all sorts of work in the factory, from cleaning job in the London Zoo.
Wow.
To what else did I do? I did security job, like the ones that go at the back of the vans in those days, and they throw money into the van. And
1 2 1 2 check. You're listening to AskDproS, a podcast that inspires individuals to change the way they think in order to pursue their passion and make a meaningful career. My name is Kesina Ironife, a project planner, and I will be sitting with professionals and entrepreneurs to discuss their processes, the lessons learned, and how to make an impact.
I did security job, like the ones that go at the back of the vans in those days, and they throw money into the van, and you have to organize that.
Wow, that's serious. So yes. that all the experience in the Czech and Americans having to pull the plug, that didn't stop you from actually still working hard and still trying to get to your goals. And
the fact is that you have no choice. It's either you decide to live life or you die.
Yeah, that's it, man. Is that you live or you die, man? That's it. You're on point. You're on point on that.
So you have that's the two choices that you have, and I decide to live. You must always follow your dreams. Fight, no matter how many failures you have.
Yes.
And I don't call those failures. I call them opportunities.
Yeah, it's all a learning process, isn't it?
Yes.
It's all a learning process.
Exactly. So in my profession at the moment, after going through working for so many organizations in operations for a long period of time, from food manufacturing companies to med tech companies, to currency manufacturing companies at high levels.
Wow, that's good.
I decided that the best thing to do is to incorporate my own company, which I did some years ago in 2013.
Okay, sounds good.
So it's been mainly okay, but you must realize that owning a business and running a business is very difficult.
Takes a lot of work, doesn't it?
Yeah, initially for the first, I would say, depending on how easy or difficult it gets. It takes 10, 15 years. You're still struggling in terms of.
You're still grinding.
You're still grinding. You're still putting on the hours and stuff. And most of the time getting nothing out of it in terms of financial gains. The financial gains you don't get because a lot of any money that you make, you plow it back into the business so that it grows. So you find out that some entrepreneurs and stuff of this world probably earn less than lowest paid person, for example, in the UK.
So the picture we see out there is always good and glamoring, but when you get to the nitty gritty, it's not always, it doesn't always look that way, does it?
No, not at all. I mean, for you to grow a company, you have to invest everything. And remember, when you have your own organization and stuff, you can't afford to go on holidays, even if you have the money, because you have to continue to make sure that the company is ticking. You have to make sure that everything is in place. You can't employ too many people because you can't afford to pay them. And when you get paid, even if for example, when it's an intellectual property, as in my case, which is my key selling proposition, you must, anything that you get, you try to put back. So
you apply it back into the business.
Yes, because you never know what is going to happen in another day and stuff. When you're gonna get the next contract, who the contract is going to be, even if you get a contract that pays you maybe, say for example, £2,000 a day, you might not get any contract some months further the line for another
4 to 6 months.
Exactly. Yeah. So you must be able to budget and pay yourself.
Cool. So going back to when you came back from Czech back to the UK, you said you had to do, some odd jobs, cleaning jobs, security jobs. So when you did all that, how did you now? Where did you now move from doing those odd jobs? What was the next job for you after doing those odd jobs?
So funnily enough, when I came back to England and stuff, and I was doing I worked in a factory, a medium-sized factory in the northwest of England, well, not northwest of London.
Okay, northwest, yeah.
And I started off there as a part-time cleaner.
Okay.
So this company, what they do was to process meat.
Okay.
And cleaning those equipments and those premises were by the way, very difficult to do.
Wow.
So it was, and fortunately for me, the same company, eventually I became a logistics and distribution manager.
Wow, that's great. That's great.
Eventually, and then moved on to work for quite a big company down the road from there, which was Northern Foods at the time. I don't know what they call them now. And then got into production management, got into engineering, management. Then got into site management. All of this gradually, year after year. But the best way to do this is not you can't stay in one company and move so fast and so swiftly to another position. So what my strategy was to start work someplace.
Okay.
Work for a little while.
For how long?
Maybe a year or 2 years, 3 years maximum.
3 years. Okay, yeah, 3 years.
And then gain some experience and move on to another position. 2 things happen.
Okay.
First thing that happens is that you now can move into another position rather than the one that you're doing before. Secondly, every time you move, you're getting a pay rise because you're applying for a job that pays more.
Yeah. So it was all about the progress for you, right?
It was all about progress, and you must like Richard Branson says, if somebody offers you a job, take it. Then learn about the job on the job.
Learn on the job, yeah. That's key.
And if for me, this is from me. If for any reason you are unable to go through the processes because you haven't learned enough, and then your job gets terminated, it's not a problem, because what you gain an insight, you have some opportunity. It's not a failure.
Yes, that's
because
right.
you got some learnings and you've got new things to carry with you to another. This is poignant, especially when you're single, because when you're married with kids and stuff, you must make sure that you take care of your family first.
Yeah, but the bottom line of what you just said now, it's all transferable skills.
Yes.
So you can move those skills from that you acquire from one company, take them to another skill, and you now transfer those skills, and you gain more skills in the next company. So it's all about the process, enjoying the process, and learning on the job and progress. That's it, right?
Yes. For me, not so much. It's not so much what you learn. First of all, the most important thing is for you to have the right attitude.
Yes.
Attitude is key. Yes.
mindset. Yeah.
Knowledge you can gain, but attitude you can't gain. So if you must always have the right attitude when you go into work for some organization. For a company that I'm engaged in a contract with, which is a aerospace and defense organization, and that they're going through some reorganization at the moment.
Okay.
And one is looking at their leadership, looking at their continuous improvement. My work is to turn the company around to a higher profitability.
Okay. So create in essence, you're creating value for the company.
Creating value for the company, aligning the processes to the strategies, giving them strategic direction,
Okay.
and making sure that they have the right leadership.
Okay. That sounds great. That sounds really, really good.
So basically, if you cannot explain what you're doing in one sentence, then you don't understand what you do.
I understand that. Wow.
Eventually, I would always advise the up and coming leaders, which is what I call them, and the younger ones, that the road to success is full of bumps.
Okay.
There are a lot of speed bumps before you get to your destination.
Yeah.
But you must have a target condition. In other words, you have a current condition. There are obstacles that stop you from getting to your target conditions. So these obstacles are what we call challenges.
Yes.
These challenges are the stuff that you should work on. Work on your challenges. Have your focus on your target. Work on your challenges. Solve those problems. Eliminate or minimize the speed bumps or the burning platform, and hopefully chase your dreams and get to your future destination. Of course, a target condition in my profession is never reached. Like we says, the target condition is actually perfection, but perfection is never reached.
When you say never reached, what do you mean by it's never reached?
So you can't explain perfect, or you cannot live perfect. It's just like if you're religious, somebody might turn around, an atheist might turn around and say, "Show me God."
Yeah.
For example, you can't see God.
Yeah, you can't see God. You can just say there's God, and there's Jesus Christ is God, and it's not physical.
Exactly.
It's just in the spirit.
So of course, I'm not trying to equate perfection to godliness.
Yeah,
it's just an analogy.
Yeah, I understand that.
But those from my profession is that if you chase perfection, you will at least reach excellence.
So the process is just to make it better each time.
Make it better each time. And by making it better each time, relentlessly pursuing that perfection,
okay,
you get to a position of excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Then you become a person and an organization that other organizations or other people use as benchmark. For example, say for your own family life and so on and so forth. You have some families where some other family turn around and look up on and saying, "This is where I want my family to be." This is benchmarking.
Yeah.
What those families don't know is the underlying is what I call the iceberg. Because in an iceberg, you don't know if a ship is sailing through, for example, an iceberg in the North Pole. It doesn't know what is below. What are the issues that are below? People only see success.
Yes, they only say that. You said it right. Like you can't really put your benchmark or the baseline on what other people are doing, or looking at other families and seeing all the glamorous things, and you don't know what's going on inside, but you just know outside they're driving a nice car, they're always looking very smart, looking well dressed. But it might be totally different, on the inside, but you don't know that.
So these are what we call artifacts. These are what the people see.
Yes.
What the people don't see is the underlying, for example, in terms of your culture. When I talk culture, I don't mean national culture, but it can also extend to cultural national culture. We're talking now about the behaviors, the attitudes, the underlying behaviors that causes people to do the things that they do. So what people see outside when they look at you is the artifacts. You see that on social media all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
People post on mostly the best things on social media.
I'm telling you, man, that's true.
But once the family or the person hits the rock and has a problem, they never post them.
No. They never post them.
This for me is one of the causes of the biggest problem we have with social media at the moment. But this is not within the scope of this.
No, it's allowed. But invariably, what you're just saying is that people don't see the hustle. They don't even if you've made it or you're living good. They didn't see how you hustled to get to where you start like living good. So they just see that you're living good, but they don't know about your hustle. For example, a diamond goes through processes to bring all that glitter, after the cut and all that. So people don't really see the rough diamond. All they see is just the glitters.
All they see is the glitters, and like we quite rightly say that to get success, you have to go through a lot of failures. It took Edison thousands of experiments, thousands and thousands of failures to invent the
light bulb.
The light bulb.
Yeah, you're right.
You only need to succeed once to be successful.
Yeah, that's true.
So all the other things here are challenges and failures and stuff, but you have to have what we call grit. Grit means when you do not take no for an answer, in terms of being defeated.
You have to be persistent.
You have to be persistent. You have to keep
pushing.
Keep pushing.
Yes.
You have to. The word failure should not be in your dictionary.
Yes.
You do your best and leave the rest. Everything that is within your control, make sure you take care of it. Every other thing that is not within your control, you just have to monitor it. And that's the way it goes.
Yeah, you're right. Because when I actually, had this idea of getting into this podcasting, trying to interview people, like as I'm interviewing now, I had a lot of things coming to my mind, like, how am I going to sound? How people take this? Would I come out right? But I said, I want to do it. I have to push for it. I have to, get this done. So, and after like 2 months of planning, my very first interview. So if I'd given up at some point and said, I can't stand the way people would receive me. I can't stand how I'm gonna sound. And I would just give up that idea. I won't be here today. So it's all about pushing and and just hitting it hard and not just taking no for an answer.
Yeah. So in life, this is how it is in life. The only thing that is constant in life is change.
It's change, yes.
Of course, here in UK, it's change and taxes. Change and taxes; those are constant.
You can say that again. You can say that again.
But what you need to know that in these times, and I say the difficult times, you have to be comfortable making yourself uncomfortable. You cannot no longer afford to be in your comfort zone.
Yeah, that's
You
actually bad.
You can't keep doing the thing you're doing now that is not yielding so much for you and expect a different result.
No, that's called
Insanity.
Insanity, isn't it?
So what one needs to do is to make sure that one challenges his or herself on a daily basis. Learn new things every day. Knowledge is power.
Yes.
You might not have have financial too much financial gain, but the knowledge and the respect you get. By the way, for me, the most important thing is respect. Respect for people. Give respect to the child that is born. Give respect to every average person you see on the street. With that respect to people and integrity, no matter how rich you are, you will never be fulfilled.
Yeah. Like you just said, knowledge is power. You know, it's true, but sometimes you could also say a lot of people they've got knowledge, but they don't have power. So how would you quantify that? Because people are probably educated to like stage like PhDs and have a lot of degrees, you know, but you can see they're not that powerful. They're poor. They don't live a good life, you know. So sometimes when people say that knowledge is power, which in your rights it's absolutely correct, but looking at it from thinking outside the box, you would probably say to yourself, if knowledge is power, why are people that are very well educated, why don't they have that power? Is it that they do something different?
See, so it depends on the definition of power. Because at the end of the day, money is not necessarily power. And they say that powerful men are rich. That is not true. What rich people do, and which Henry Ford did when he started his manufacturing in the early days, was to surround himself with very knowledgeable people.
Yes, that's right.
So these people had power over him. Although he has an overall power over the manufacturing of vehicles in the United States.
And he also had the leadership skills too.
He had the leadership skill to let the people with the knowledge take care of the situation.
Yes.
So he was, if you ask me now, he was a sort of, although many people in the profession will not see that, for me, he was a sort of servant leader. In other words, he gives the people with the knowledge and the expertise, the resources to be able to achieve what is needed to achieve to make them profitable.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So, and this is the traditional, natural inkling for the people from certain parts of Asia, like Japan. They have that sort of culture that encourages respect, encourages teamwork, encourages problem solving as a way of life.
Yeah, the Japanese, they are very diligent when it comes to work, teamwork, respect. You know, with the Japanese, you find out that a lot of the cars and electronics, you know, that come from Japan, they are things that they've perfected over time.
So this Japanese thing started after the World War, when Japan was defeated and they had nothing at all. So what they needed to do is to see how they can build up their economy with the little money they got from the Europe and America after they've been defeated.
Okay.
So one of the things that they had to do is try to make sure that, because they have the Japanese has this community sort of life that they live. So much is what was in Nigeria some time ago, where people are not worried about what they earn, but they're more worried about what they give to their community.
Yeah.
So after that, actually came this lean manufacturing, lean journey, and quality circles, and all this sorts of stuff that came out.
So all that lean came from Japan.
Oh yes. So it came from a man called Taiichi Toyoda and Sakichi Toyoda. So these are the people that actually, the name Toyota was now changed to Toyota for the Toyota car manufacturing. So that's how this lean journey and lean manufacturing, because the Japanese managed to excel and perform GM, Ford, and the rest of the car manufacturing world, and their methodologies and principles are now being exported, or has been exported from Japan to Europe and America from the 1980s.
Yeah, to the rest of the world. So for the benefit of my listeners, what's the full meaning of lean? When you say lean, what's the full meaning?
Okay.
Lean.
Okay, lean is would I say lean can be explained in many different ways, but in a sentence, lean means a methodology and a way of thinking with principles
Okay.
for doing more with less,
Okay.
eliminating waste,
Okay.
and having a flow within your manufacturing or your business services that reduces bottleneck and constraints to allow you to get your stuff, your product or your service to your customer at the shortest time with the total lowest cost.
So invariably, you want to increase your output.
So what you're doing is you improvement of the output
Okay.
is an outcome of the processes and the leadership training and development that you have to make sure that, like for example, in lean principle says that when you have problem in one process, stop, fix it before it moves to another process.
Yes.
In Europe and most parts of the world, people push problems or bad products to a next process, which invariably ends up in a product or service that is not
that ends up in disaster.
Exactly.
Disaster.
Exactly.
So they tend to like recycle the problem instead of sorting the problem out.
You solve the problem from source. So lean will teach you how to build quality into your product using different tools.
Okay. So how long have you been working with lean now?
So I've been doing lean work since the late 90s, actually.
Since the late 90s. Wow.
Yeah, late 90s. I think lean became popular in Europe and America. I think in the mid 80s.
Okay.
And through a joint venture from Toyota and GM at the Nomi plant in America.
Okay.
And gradually it spread like measles all over the world. But the thing is, there are two types of lean.
Okay.
The true lean and the fake lean.
When you say the true lean and the fake lean, do they have fake lean and true lean?
Definitely, because the thing is, lean is all about looking after. It's about process, product, and people.
Okay.
And a lot unfortunately, some people have given lean a bad name because they use lean as headcount reduction. So what they tell a consultant to do is that they tell a consultant to come to their facilities, look at the ways of improving their processes, and once that consultant has done it, they find out that they can do more with less, which means less people.
So they fire people then?
Then they fire people. So it's not, and we're saying that lean is not about headcount reduction, which a lot of organizations, and I don't want to mention names, some big organizations used to reduce headcounts.
Wow.
So the true lean, we advocate that every lean organization, any lean organization is more profitable, which means that they're able to pay their employees more, which also means that they have the capacity and the capability to employ more people, and that people leave the company out of what I said, natural. For example, somebody retires, for example. So true lean companies are profitable. They don't lay off workers. And they don't sack workers because the responsibility of individual workers lies on the leaders.
Yeah, but from what you just said, if you come into an organization as a lean expert to restructure their processes, I think from the way I see it from what you said right now is that few people might get sacked. I don't know if that could be avoided. If the process is not working and you've come in as a lean expert, you've sort of like put in a new process and the production is more, the output is more, and the management see that, okay, this process he has put in now, we can actually do without one individual in this whole process. They would, what would they do? They probably don't have no choice but to let the guy that is not pulling weight go.
So this is the way, like I said, lean is mainly about attitude, behaviors, and mindset. Let alone people lay too much emphasis on tools. Tools is just used to accomplish a task. Like a mechanic will have his own tools to accomplish, but the tools don't do the work for them. It's the mechanic that does the work.
Like the farmer will have his own harvesting tools, but those harvesting tools don't harvest until the farmer
exactly
put the work there.
Exactly, that's the right connotation. And it is true that if you go to an organization and you feel that there are a few people that have the wrong attitude that will capsize any lean effort or any effort to improve productivity.
Yes.
That are not willing and never going to buy to the idea of doing things differently.
Like they don't have the right mindset.
They don't have the right mindset, and they're not susceptible to change. They don't want to change. They want to continue doing what they're doing. Then, under that pretext, you can decide to let those bad apples go.
Okay.
But using lean for headcount reduction,
it's bad.
It's not advisable.
It's not.
What we advocate is again is that remember, lean is driving you to seek perfection. Remember, perfection is never reached.
Okay.
Remember that you have to relentlessly solve problems on a daily basis. If, for example, if I come to a production floor and I ask the production manager, have you got any problems in that? What are the problems here? Oh, no problems at all. You begin to worry. because there's no system,
Put in place.
no system without problem.
Yeah.
The system might be put in place. The system might be working,
But there's a problem.
but there's always a problem because there's always room for improvement.
Yes.
What you do today, this your podcast we're doing today, you continue to improve it.
Yes, you're right. Absolutely.
And
right.
by the time we talk again, it might be on a different level.
Yeah, you're right. You're
So
right.
this is what we call continuous improvement.
So if you said a lot about lean now, how does that, so does it apply to every area of a career, like every areas of work?
So lean is all about, like I said, processes, products or services and people. He has not mentioned sectors.
Okay.
He has not mentioned departments.
Okay.
He has not mentioned. So if you're looking at process, it might be anything that has any process has an input,
Output.
an output. But within the output, something is done, transformed, value is added.
Yeah. In order to have a better output.
Yes, you add
adding value to the process.
Yes, and the quality of the value you add will determine the quality of your output. You see,
so invariably you can apply it to all organizations.
You do apply it to all organizations.
Okay, that's a good one. So did you have to do like a special training to have the lean quality? Is it like, did you have to get like a qualification for it, or how did you come about being a lean expert?
So I went to they said I'm a lean master practitioner, but I see myself as a lean advocate.
Okay.
So you go through. I went through a lean academy.
Okay.
Which is rigorous, and the thing is that lean you practice over many years. I also have a Six Sigma credential.
Okay.
In fact, I'm a Lean Six Sigma Master Black Belt.
Okay.
So lean is used mainly to reduce waste. Lean is the way of life, the way you do the work.
Okay.
Lean can be built in the DNA of an organization, and lean is should be practiced by each and every one employee in an organization. Six Sigma looks after defect, deviations, and variability in a process.
Okay.
This uses statistical tools. So if you are able to reduce your variabilities through Six Sigma and reduce waste in your processes and your product through lean, then you have a fantastic coalition between those two.
That's great. That's really fantastic. Great.
So that's how the process works. But if you ask me, an organization should pursue lean because lean, for me, is a way of life.
It's a way of life. Okay, that's good.
Rather than Six Sigma, where you have some elites that, as they say, for example, with their belts, master black belts, green belts, and so on. And these are the people that take care of the projects. Okay. But in a lean environment, everybody takes care of problem solving.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I haven't said that. So if, like, I know some of my listeners will probably want to know how they could get into doing lean. Maybe the easiest part for them to add that to their career, and so like further their career. What's the easiest way to get into the whole lean process?
So if you look on a job board, on any job board these days in manufacturing and so on, you invariably see quite a high percentage of managerial job has the ability to understand Lean or Lean Six Sigma as a prerequisite.
Okay.
Because it works. People with Lean Six Sigma credentials will earn maybe 1/4 more than their colleagues doing the same jobs in different organizations.
Yeah, because they know they can drive processes to better outputs.
Exactly.
Add value into already on processes so that they can have better outputs.
Exactly.
Okay, that's good. It's been a very, 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 very interesting discussion, and me myself have learnt a lot, and I hope my listeners have also learnt a lot too. From taking us from how you started your career and how you moved back home to Nigeria. You now did a few training and jobs in Nigeria. You now went to Austria, went to Czech, came back to the UK. You started your hustle again, started struggling, and did all different kind of jobs. And from there, you moved up to the career line and ended up being a lean master. So that's been a wealth of experience and a wealth of knowledge for me and as well my listeners. So Manny, I want to thank you for being on the show. I'm very grateful and just want to appreciate that you accepted my request to be on the show, and I've certainly learnt a lot, I must say, and hopefully I'll be a lean master one day.
Sure. I'm sure that it's within your scope.
Yeah, it's really, because I haven't said that. Last week at work we actually did a 1-day training on lean. So we as the project planners, they want us to know a bit about lean. So we did that training for a day. So, and I sort of like got interested in the whole lean process. So now that you've given me a wider picture, I would look into it more and have that belt.
Fantastic, and I advise everybody to look in YouTube. You find a lot of materials there. Okay. There's a lot of materials all over the place. And by all means, you may join my network on LinkedIn.
Okay, certainly jump on that.
It's www.linkedin.in/Emmanuel11.
Okay, don't worry. I would definitely get my listeners updated, and they would, if anyone is interested and want to know more about what we just discussed now, Lean, and anyone wants to jump on it, definitely leave your questions and send me messages, and we'll definitely get back to you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, Manny, thanks a lot, man. You're a brother. Thanks a lot. Thanks, and I'm grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Speak later. Yeah, cheers.
Bye.
Bye.